giving and receiving compassion. 3 flows of compassion. So you're invited to establish your posture, one that is at ease and comfortable. And rouse an intention for this particular meditation. Perhaps it could be to cultivate compassion for the sake of the liberation of myself and others, for freedom of heart, for the easing of suffering. Then spend a few moments stilling and quietening your mind, relaxing your body, coming to serenity. Using whatever works for you. Could be the breath, it could be grounding in your body, could be being familiar with earth element, it could be noticing sounds, simply come to quietude and stillness. In this meditation, I'm going to refer to the breath. If using the breath is not helpful for you, simply use the meditation, tune into the meditation without focusing on the breath. That's all. So noticing your breath, breathing in and breathing out. And notice how the breath nourishes you, brings you life. Every breath brings nutrition, brings you life. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in oxygen. Breathing out, the replenishment of oxygen flows throughout our body. Breathing in, breathing out. We feel the nourishment of the air we breathe on the out-breath. If you can, feel some appreciation for every breath. Breathing in energy and life. Breathing out, letting that energy and life flow throughout your body, nourishing it, bringing it vitality. Breathing in, breathing out. Bring to mind compassion, the healing of compassion. And like the air we breathe, compassion is a resource there for us. It's like we can breathe in compassion. And it can go, on the out-breath, it can go to just where we need it. Wherever we're feeling some heartache or pain or distress or dukkha. Breathing in, breathing out. The compassion goes to where it's needed. It's like there's a universal source of compassion. This warm, soothing connection. This soothing wish for us to be free from suffering. You can use the breath, or you can just use your imagination now, that the compassion is coming into you, touching your heart, and flowing to wherever it's needed, soothing pain, soothing distress, healing. Filling you, touching you where it's needed the most. Breathing in, breathing out, or just imagining it coming from the universal source. Soothing your heart, healing your body. Transforming the suffering, whatever suffering you may have. Compassion is flowing into you and through you. Perhaps you can even see it as light, if you're inclined to see it that way. And you're invited now to think of a being that you know is suffering right now. Just think of them. Bring them to mind. Perhaps if you're a visual type, you could see them in front of you. And let this compassion flow through you. If you're using the breath, breathing it in, breathing it out, flowing within you, and also sharing it with this other being, almost through your heart. Or perhaps you could just see it as light flowing through you, in from a universal source, filling you, healing you, and then through you to touch the heart of this individual. Breathing in, breathing out. And sometimes you may like to focus more on the healing and the transformation within yourself. And sometimes you may like to focus on the healing and the transformation of this other being. Opening your heart to them and letting all that compassion you have in your heart touch their hearts. And you may even like to expand it from just one being to others, groups of individuals. Opening of your heart and sharing the healing, the soothing, the transformation of compassion with others. This beautiful flow of compassion. And at times you may just feel your heart is filled with compassion and it's just radiating out there, touching the hearts of others, transforming and healing. like an ocean of compassion. In a few moments we'll end this meditation. If it's awakened compassion in even just a little bit, know that it's there in your heart for whenever you need. Whenever you feel a moment of suffering, you can have compassion there to heal it and transform it. And whenever you see or notice suffering in another, there is an endless source of compassion available to them as well.